7:30 until at 4 p.m. Sir.
Okay, I see. So not only family, not only friends, but also the neighbors you can visit
Yes, sir.
during this kind of holiday.
Neighbors also, sir.
Okay, I see.
Yes.
Okay, great. What about Chichi?
I went. I was on vacation. Went to the Bukit Tinggi city, and I stayed at hotel with my family. Have fun with them. Swim. I was swimming. Also running in the Lebaran. We call it Eid Mubarak. It was perfect day.
Okay, I see. So was that the same hotel with the breakfast on the pool?
No,
Yeah.
I used the hotel near from center because I want to buy souvenir and something and try to local food. But the balcony hotel is different. It's not really. It's far from the center. Is took about 20 minutes by car, but it's the best way just for resting for the couple for honeymoon, I think. But for me, like buy something, try to local food, and cooking. So I choose another hotel near.
What did you want to buy? I didn't hear. What did you?
Souvenir, art thing from the people, and
okay.
try to the local food also in the night market.
Okay, I see. Great, thank you. What about Anisa? What did you do last week?
Yeah, I did in its celebration. I just prayer with my family, and I just quality time with my family and stay at home because we still in COVID-19 situation. Yeah.
So you didn't visit anyone else but your family?
Yeah, just met them in Zoom application.
Okay, but you still met some people at least online. Okay, what kind of people did you meet?
My neighbor.
Okay.
Just that.
Okay. So when you talk about your neighbors, how many people are you talking about? How many families? Just one or two, or like
just
10?
1 or 2.
Okay. Just to understand exactly what you mean. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm thinking, did you do your homework or not? I have this feeling that no one did his or her homework. Because
Chichi did it, Mr. Leo. I sent it already to you through WhatsApp.
Okay, but I'm not sure about if it's the homework related to the election.
Yeah. I'm kind of confused because the homework I remember before we are on holiday, it's about election, right? What will you get if you choose me or something like that? And the PPT is a bit different, so I'm a bit confused. So I just did the PPT, the homework in the PPT that Miss Putri sent.
Really? Why is that? Wait a second.
Really?
Let me think.
Check for a minute, Miss Putri. Presentation.
Maybe it's from
meeting 10, right? If I'm not mistaken.
So first conditional.
About road signs.
Wow, maybe I sent it the wrong material. Let me
But
see.
election, I think I feel.
One second, just 1 second. I'm not sure. So Because I can see that I sent to Ms. Putri the PPT lesson 11 on first conditional.
This is about the student candidate goal, create a short text for their campaign using the first conditional, explaining why the students should vote for them.
Yes, that homework.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if you did it or if I should give you some more time to do that.
I did it.
Ah, you did it? Which one was your partner? Who was your partner? Sorry.
No, I just made by myself.
Ah, by yourself. Just one people party.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about Mr. Swarti, Elgin, Raisa, Anisa? Did you do this homework? No, Raisa said no. Elgin, no.
About the election, no.
No, Anisa, no. Swarti, no. So I invite you. I will maybe send again to Ms. Putri maybe a screenshot of that slide of the homework, because I really would like you to do this one. So anyway, Chichi, you did it already. So we will check that later. And so we will provide you again with the homework, and then for the next lesson or maybe next week, we will choose a deadline and we will do that again. Okay, so for today's lesson instead, okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so what did you do yesterday? Actually, instead of yesterday, we said, what did you do last week? So anyway, we use the past simple, right? I visited my friends, I ate that, etc., etc. So we normally use the past simple referring to actions that happened in the past, right? Very, very simple and straightforward verb. Let's just make a quick review of how we use the other kind of verbs though. So we have the past simple for events that are happening in the past. So yesterday, the day before yesterday, last week, 2 years ago, etc., etc., right? So what about the will and to be going to? They refer to what?
It's future.
They refer about something that will happen in the future or that is going to happen. Then again, will and going to are a little bit different, right? And what about the present simple?
Simple present tense.
It's happening now, at the moment.
It's happening now, okay, in certain cases, but also it describes routine, right?
Oh.
So something that usually happens. So usually it's normally represented on the line like with more events, right? Something that usually happens. And what about the present continuous?
Present continuous is a sentence that describes what are you doing right now.
What is happening right now? So it's something that continuously is happening in this moment. So usually when we refer to this moment, it's more likely that we will use the present continuous, right? Something that is happening right now. Okay, so anyway, today we will focus on the past. So let's see this. The past simple of to be is kind of special, right? So I bet you know, but just let's just read it together. So maybe starting from Swardi, can you read the first one?
Okay. I was called.
Let's read all of it, Swardi. Let's do from I to D.
I was not sleepy.
Okay.
I wasn't sleeping.
Okay, so let's do now Elgin here.
You were tired. You were not on the bus. You were on the
bus. Okay, Raisa.
On the bus.
He was in the garden. He was not at school. He wasn't at school.
Okay, so here we can see the contraction, right? He was not, he wasn't. Pretty easy. Anisa?
He was late. He was not ugly. He wasn't ugly.
Okay, Chichi. Chichi, are you there?
Yes. It was rainy. It wasn't hot. It was not hot. It wasn't hot.
Okay, Chichi, right. It was rainy.
It was rainy. It was not hot. It wasn't hot.
Okay. Again, Swardi.
We were on holiday. We were not at work. We weren't at work.
Right, we weren't at work. Okay, Raisa.
They were hungry. They were not tired. They weren't tired.
Okay, so you can see here the rule is pretty simple. For first person and third person, we have was, and for the other, we have were. And then for the negative, we just add the not. So when we have to do the question, then we usually swap, right? You remember we swap, like with other verbs, also with, in this case. So was I, were you, was she, was he, was it, were we, were they. So let's make some questions to each other using the to be past simple form, okay? So maybe I will start asking Elgin. So Elgin, were you a psychology student?
Yes, I was a psychology student in my university.
Okay. You can also say in my university years, right? In my university years. Okay. Now, Elgin, you can ask to someone else. Again, using the to be, okay? To be verb in the past form.
Mr. Swardi, were you what is it called? Were you an education graduate from university?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Can
Maybe
I ask you?
where you start. But so Elgin, so where you graduate? Can you repeat to me the question?
Were you an education graduate from university? I was
Okay,
looking for the word like yes, in Indonesia it's called sarjana pendidikan, and pendidikan in English means education. So
I think
yeah.
education. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense as a major.
I don't know if there's another name for it outside of Indonesia.
Sure. It's okay. It's okay. So Swardi, you can ask a question now.
So I don't understand, sir. Because asking about using past be, of course, the answer is yes or no. So I don't know his question where or where. Where about place? Asking about place, and if you use were you, so the answer is yes or no.
Okay. Yes, of course, that's correct. If we make a question with to be, then it's gonna be forcefully yes, I am, or yes, I was in this case, or no, I wasn't, right? Yeah, you just have to make a simple
answer,
yes or no question. No problem.
Yes, sir. May I ask him?
You can ask anyone. Raisa, Chichi, Lisa.
Cici, were you very busy yesterday?
Yes, I was busy. I was very busy yesterday. Because I had a lot of tasks.
Because I
had a lot of tasks.
I had a lot of tasks. Okay, okay. Now, Chichi, you can ask to Raisa or Anisa.
Okay. Were you on holiday last week?
Raisa or Anisa, which one you choose?
Anisa.
Miss Anissa.
Were you holiday week?
No, I wasn't, Miss Chichi.
Well, so, what were you doing, Anisa?
I'm sorry.
What were you doing? What were you doing? What did you do?
I was on holiday but I just stay at home.
Okay, so I was on holiday, but I just stayed at home. Okay, Anisa to Raisa.
Okay, Raisa, were you eat some food on Lebaran, on its celebration?
Yes, I was eat. I was eat, Mr. Leo.
I'm a bit confused because the question should be with just the the past simple of to be. So what did you ask, Anisa, again?
Where you eat on Lebaran Day?
Because where you eat?
Where you eat in Lebaran celebration.
So maybe the question that you're trying to ask, Anisa, is where are you eating? So we are using past continuous here. But just this is more complex verb. Just I mean, there is the verb to be in the past. That is where, but where you eating, it's past continuous. So it's too complex. Maybe, I don't know, we can ask, there was food at the celebration. I don't know, something like that.
But if were you eating it?
Let me show you. So wait a second. Let me show you this. Okay. So, because you were asking, were you eating? Were you eating? Okay. So, were you eating? The active form is I was eating. Okay. This is not past simple. This is not past simple. This is past continuous. And so past continuous is describing an action that was taking place in the past, but it was continuous, like the present continuous. So I was eating, while the past simple of that would be I ate. Now it's irregular. Let's take another example. I was working, or I worked. This is in the past. I worked. I was working is in the past, but it was a continuous action. So where are you eating? It does have the to be verb, but this is not just past simple, right? Past simple of to be is just I was, you were, etc. Okay. So for example, I asked Elgin, were you a student? You are a psychology student, right? Were you a psychology student? So here the main verb is to be. Well, here the main verb is eating. Okay, Anissa?
Mr. Leo,
yes.
Were you eating is not a complete sentence. Maybe we can add the second sentence.
Were you ate?
For example,
yes.
were you eating when I called you?
Were you eating when I called you? Now, Mr. Swardi pointed out some Mr. Swardi pointed out something important here, because past continuous has different use. One of these is to illustrate an action that was taking place, so that was continuous. So I was eating something and then something else happened. For example, someone called me. So I was eating, an action is taking place, and then someone interrupt me, and because he called me, and so I have to answer. So here we use the past simple, called, for the action that is interrupting, and were you eating is for indicating the continuous action. Yeah, it's correct, Mr. Swardi. Thank you for pointing out that. So in this case, Anisa, were you eating is correct. Is a good question. But in this case, we are just using the simple form of the to be, okay, of the past simple of the to be. So just make a simple question with this.
Wait. Where you study on your holiday?
I think, Anisa, you keep doing the same mistake, in the sense it's not a mistake in the sense of where you're studying. Again, it is correct in English, but you have to think that I am a student. Are you a student? Student. Are you a student? Okay, this question is using the verb to be. So if I ask with the past is, I was a student. Were you a student? But then if you're asking, because what you're trying to ask instead is something like, are you studying? But at the past form, that is, were you studying? You're trying to do this kind of sentence. When I'm just asking you to make this kind of sentence. So usually I am something, you are something. I am a student, you are a teacher. I am at home. It is food. Okay. Wanna try? Wanna try last time?
Okay. I'm sorry.
Last chance for Anisa.
Raisa, where you come from? Is it correct or not?
I mean, Anisa, where do you come from?
Yeah.
This is the where that we're talking about. So Anisa, let's do like this. I give you an example of sentence and you make the question. Okay. So for example, let's ask about Raisa's hijab, but not today, yesterday. So now I can ask Raisa, what is the color of your hijab? Okay, what is the color of your hijab? But you should ask it about yesterday's hijab.
What are you wearing?
No, that is a too complex question already. So let's see together here. So, what is the color of your hijab, Raisa? What? So instead of is, in the past,
What was?
What was, Anisa? Okay, what was the color of your hijab? Is, was. Okay, it was. Okay, this is for the past. Let's try. So again, Anisa. So if the question is this an hijab? Can you make it the past simple?
Were you what?
Was this an hijab? Is this an hijab? Was this an hijab? Okay, this doesn't make much sense. Okay.
Mr. Leo, sorry, Mr. Leo.
Yes.
It's not un, right? A hijab.
Hijab. Sorry. My mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a hijab? Was this a hijab? Okay, Anisa? A bit. Okay, a bit. Let's see. Okay, let's see with the homework too. Anyway, so this is for the past simple of to be, which is special, right? But then the normal form of the simple past tense is just adding ed at the end of the verb, right? So we have walked. We just add ed at the end of regular verbs, okay, for every person. So we have no difference between first and third person like we usually have, right? So I walk, she walks. There is no difference. It is always the same. So I walked, you walked, he walked, she walked, it walked, we walked, they walked. Okay, very easy. Then, of course, there are some differences that, the verbs changes according to the ending, right? As usual. So like, this is the very, the very common form. Then with study, we change the Y in I, so studied. And stop becomes stopped. So if it ends with a consonant, we double the consonant before the ed, just for make it sound better, right? Stop, stopped. Just one particular thing is that verbs ending in y and wv are not considered consonants due to the sound. So play again becomes played. Okay, so what is that? Okay, so but the most important thing I think about the past tense is that there are so many irregular verbs. Okay, so this is the regular form, just adding ed. Okay, but then there are so many irregulars. I think there are so many that we cannot count them. So here there are some of the most common. I would like to give you maybe 3 minutes to try to think about if you remember them and try to write them down. Of course, you can just try if you remember some of them. Otherwise, you can also use these 3 minutes to Google some and etc. Okay, so 3 minutes to think about the two options. So here we have the infinitive and here the past simple. These are all irregulars. Okay, so I start my timer. Let's go. almost 1 minute and a half. Okay. So, did you remember?
Yes.
As I saying yes, Swardi, yes. Okay, let's see. So let's see them together. So bring brought by boat. Okay. So you can see already brought and boat are irregular, but they somehow follow the same pattern, those two. So you can see that some irregulars are similar to each other, right? Anyway, let's see. Come, what's next?
Came.
Came, right? Do?
Did.
Did. Okay, this is a must. You know this, of course. Drunk?
Drink.
Drink. Drove?
Drive.
Drive. Find?
Found.
Found. Okay. Flew?
Fly.
Fly. Can you give me an example with flew, Anisa?
Can be someone else.
No, Anisa. So flew is the past simple of fly.
That fly.
Right? So, for example,
the bird flew on the sky.
The boat?
The bird flew
the
on
bird.
the sky. Yeah.
The bird flew in the sky. Okay, great. Oh, sorry. Next one, forget.
Forgot.
Forgot. Get up.
Got up.
Got up.
Got up. Okay. Give.
Gave.
Gave.
Gave. Okay, gave. I heard something different. So give, gave. Maybe, Elgin, can you give me an example with gave?
I gave my sister a present when it's her birthday.
Okay, okay, great. Went?
Go.
Go, okay. Also, this is very common. Have?
Had.
Okay. This is another must, like do and did. Oops, no. New. Left? Leave, okay. Swardi, can you give me an example with left?
Leave. I will leave for Jakarta tomorrow. I left.
Let's use the past. Yes.
Past.
I left for the.
My friends left for Jakarta last week.
Okay. Okay. Great. What about lost?
Lost.
Lost. It's the same. Lost.
For the infinite form. Lose.
Yeah, lose. Okay, so.
Lose, lost. Okay, because this is the infinitive, right? We have infinitive here and past simple here. Then you know that we have usually there is a third form that is not in this diagram, but there is also a third form, but it's not useful for the past simple right now, so we are not gonna go through that. So anyway, lose, lost. Make,
Made.
made. Okay. Meet,
Met.
met. Okay. What about put?
Put.
Put. Okay, this stays the same. Next one, I cannot read. It's read. So read.
Read.
Oh, read. Okay, right. It stays the same like put. Run.
Ran.
Ran.
Ran. Right. So
See.
see. Okay. Shot.
Shot.
Shot. Oh, I can see you're very good. Swim.
Swam.
Swam. Okay. Take.
Took.
Took. Okay. What about tote?
Teach.
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 Tell.
Told.
Told.
Told. Okay. Chichi, can you give me an example with told?
I told you about him last night.
Okay. Okay. Next one. Toth.
Think.
Things.
Oh, no, my mistake. This, I don't know why. I was not thinking. Think. I was not thinking. Okay, think. Next one, understand.
Understood.
Understood. Write. Wrote. Okay, okay. I can see you know them very well. So one problem less. Oops. So anyway, for the question form at this point, differently from the, clearly from the to be in which we just swap, here we just conjugate the do, right? In the present simple, we would ask, do you go to swim? Do you go to swim? So in the past form, we conjugate that do. Did you go to swim? Okay, and when we conjugate this, we do not conjugate then the verb after. So did you walk? It's never did you went. Did you walk? Never, never. When I don't think, I always do this mistake actually when I'm not thinking carefully. So you should be really careful. So did you walk? We conjugate the do, but we do not conjugate the verb after. Okay. And for the negative sentence, it's pretty easy. Again, we have did not, didn't, plus the infinite. So as usually, I don't walk, I didn't walk. Nothing to be worried about. Okay, so I wanted to ask, are we still in Ramadan period or not? No, it's not Ramadan anymore. It's done. Okay. So I don't have to worry about Swardi time zone for this lesson. Okay. So let's just try to fill in the gaps here. So complete the conversation with the verbs in the past simple. Can you read the first one, Anisa?
Where did you go for your last summer holiday?
We went to Egypt. Raisa?
Oh, really? How interesting. Did you enjoy it?
Okay, so you can see interesting, Raisa, right? Interesting, because in this case, it's going to Egypt that is interesting. Okay. B, Chichi?
Oh, yes. We love Paul. We went. Oh.
Okay, we should look at the previous sentence because there is no suggestion here. So, oh really, how interesting. Did you enjoy it? Oh yes, we?
Yes.
We?
Did.
What did you say, Swardi?
Did, sir? Oh, yes, we did.
We did. Oh, yes, we did. Right? So, oh, really? How interesting. Did you enjoy it? Oh, yes, we did.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, we
did.
Yes, we did. Paul loved the river Nile, and I taught the pyramid and all the historical site. was fascinating.
So in this case, we have pyramids and all historical sites. So it's a plural, right? There are many pyramids, many historical sites. So the plural form.
And the historical sites were fascinating.
Were fascinating because it's they were fascinating. Okay, Elgin?
How long did you stay?
Swardi?
For 4 weeks. We were there for the whole days, October.
For the whole of October, so all the month. Anisa?
How nice. So you had lots of time to travel around.
Can you repeat, Anisa? So you?
So you had lots of time to travel around.
So you had a lot. So you had lots of time to travel around. Okay. Are you okay, Anisa?
Okay.
Are you okay? Are you a bit sick today?
It's okay.
Okay, okay. Next one, B, Raisa.
Yes, what is the question?
Sorry.
Yes,
So
I don't.
let's see. So let's see again the previous part. How nice. So you had lots of time to travel around.
Yes, we did. Well,
Okay. Yes, we did. Okay, might sound right, but let's give a look. So you had lots of time to travel around.
yes, we had.
Yes, we had.
Yes, we had. Well, quite a lot. But we only saw a few places, so I would like to go again.
Right. So I'd like, right? So in this case, we are reading this, I'd like. But yes, I would like to go. It's correct. But in this case, I'd like to go again. Okay. A, Elgin.
Did you learn any Egyptian Arabic?
Chichi. So did you learn any Egyptian Arabic? I
Didn't.
I blah, 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 but Paul, and there is a negation here. Maybe Swardi, would you like?
But Paul didn't.
I did, but Paul didn't.
But Paul didn't. I studied the language for a few weeks before we went.
I studied the language for a few weeks before we went. Okay,
Yes.
maybe let's stop here, Chichi. Okay. Now, Swardi. Swardi? Are you there? No, we lost Swardi. Oh, he's not anymore inside. Okay, maybe some eyes back. Swardi, are you back?
What number, sir? Number.
You're back. Okay,
17?
okay. 18 here. 18. So it's B, 18.
Okay. I found a good Arabic language cassette in the local library, and that's I don't see there. I don't see, sir, the verb in bracket. I don't see.
So and there is B, very helpful. And that was
I was very helpful.
And that was very helpful. Okay.
And that was very helpful.
Right. And that was very helpful. Anisa?
Did you talk to the local people?
Right. Elgin?
Not really, but I knew how to order food and drink in the cafes and restaurants.
Well, that's good. B, Raisa?
Yes, it is, but I wanted to talk to people too, so I'm still studying Arabic and I hope to go again next year.
Well, best of luck. Okay, so this was the dialogue. Maybe let's discuss together a bit what happened here, right? We read it through, we were focusing on the verbs, but maybe we didn't really grasp the meaning. So let's look together again. So what is happening in the dialogue? What is happening? Two people.
Conversation.
Okay,
A
of course. We have a
About-
conversation, a dialogue. Okay.
About the holiday.
About the holiday.
It's a dialogue between two people, A and B, about holidays. Okay. And both of them went to holiday together?
No.
No.
No, just one of them. Where did she go or he go?
They went to the Egypt.
She went or he went, I think she, maybe. She went to Egypt. Okay. Have you ever been there?
No.
No.
I've been there when I was 3 years old, so I don't remember anything. So, anyway, okay, so what else? So
they enjoy their time on holiday.
What did they do?
They saw
What did they visit?
They saw a river Nile.
They visited the river Nile. Okay. And
the pyramids and all the historical sites.
They visited the pyramids and also some other historical sites. How long did they stay there?
they stay for week.
For weeks?
For week.
The plurals, weeks.
For weeks? Okay, and maybe let's change page here. Also, is Paul able to speak Arabic, Egyptian Arabic?
No, he didn't.
No.
So was he, I mean, is he able? I'm asking, is he able at the present? So we can just say, no, he cannot, he's not able. Okay, and is she able to?
Yes.
Yes,
Equal.
Yes.
he is able.
She's
Yes.
able, but not really good.
Is she fluent?
No, she's not.
She's not. Why?
She still learn. She still learn about Egypt languages.
She is still learning. She is still learning. Present continuous. She is still learning. Okay. And does she have any plan to come back in Egypt in the future?
Yes, she has.
Yeah. Okay. When does she want to come
She
back?
wants to go back next year.
She would like to go next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plan to
Okay.
go next year.
Okay. Great. Great. Now, last activity for today's lesson is the Olympics of the past simple. So for the purpose of this exercise, you will be divided into two teams. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people, not 6. Okay. So we must think, we need to put the best two together. So, or we do it randomly and then let's see, who is the best in your opinion? So you only can talk for yourself. So you can say, I am the best. So only in that way. So let's see. Swardi, Anisa, Chichi, Elgin, Raisa. So let's do like this. Who would like to be in the team of 2 people? Who would like to be in the team of 3 people? No, no one.
Okay, so Mr. Leo, as you know that I have a sixth sense, right?
Right.
So I can read their mind, right?
Yes, yes.
So let's say girls versus boys.
Girls versus boys. I didn't think about this solution. It's a good one. It's a good one. So we have Elgin Swardi against Anisa, Chichi, and Raisa. I have to say, girls have an advantage. I mean, they're 3, so we will see. Boys, you can stand for yourself. 2 against 3. The odds are not in your favor, but we will try. I will support you. Okay. I will support the boys. I guess Miss Putri will support the girls.
The girls, of course.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, so we have 3 disciplines for today's Olympics of the past simple. First one is the 100 meters. Very simple discipline. So you're divided into teams. And you must respond as quickly as possible by changing the sentence from the present to the past tense. Okay, so you will see, I will display a sentence and you have to call your name. You have to call your name. So Raisa, Elgin, Chichi, Swardi, Anisa, okay? You have to call, and who is the first will be able to answer first, okay? If you get the answer right, you get 1 point. If you don't, it's the other team's turn. Okay, wait a second that I take my notebook to keep the scoring. Okay, so is it clear? So 1 sentence will appear. You have to call your name to book your time to answer. So Raisa, okay, Raisa can speak. And so soon after, you have to say the sentence from the present simple to the past simple. If you get it wrong, or if you think too long, you will pass your turn. Okay? So, are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, so everyone understand about the instructions?
Yeah.
So
yes.
here's
go,
the first
girls, go girls.
So wait a second. Girls against boys. Swardi, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is about being fast, huh? So Elgin, Swardi, be ready. Okay, so first one.
Me,
Okay.
I
wait.
can hear the girls first. Miss Chichi.
Yeah, girls first. Chichi first. So Chichi, go.
The bird flew away to other countries.
Okay, can you repeat the verb? I want to be sure.
The bird flew away.
Okay.
Flew, yeah.
Okay. Flew. Okay. So I'm sorry, Chichi, but in this case, I guess you understood the spelling. The spelling, I guess you got it wrong, right, but the pronunciation is wrong. Flew. Okay, flew. So I'm sorry. 0 point.
No, 50-50, Mr. Leo, because actually it's right. Just pronunciation.
Okay, 0.5. You have your advocate. 0.5.
Yeah, 0.5. Okay.
Okay.
Half.
Second one.
Anissa.
Girls are too fast. Anissa?
Yeah. Pump boat.
A lot.
No, Swardi. Anissa was faster.
Miss Anissa first, okay?
Sorry, Mr. Swardi.
Boat. Anissa said boat. Very good. 1 point.
A lot of clothes.
So, boys, you can just say your name super fast, okay? Are you ready?
Elgin.
Okay,
I was
Mr.
expecting
Elgin.
everyone to run, but maybe girls are playing light now. Yeah, Elgin.
The restaurant closed at 11 o'clock.
Okay, closed. Right. Okay, next one.
Elgin.
Elgin, I heard, right?
Yeah,
We stopped
Elgin,
at Oxford.
We stopped at Oxford. How many P's? How many P's? 2. Okay,
double
2
P.
P's. Stopped. Okay. Okay, boys are getting back. Boys are back.
No worries, girls.
Elgin.
Woman, wait a minute, okay?
I'm sorry. What is happening to women? Elgin, very calmly, you know, Elgin. So
I know the girls just not focused yet, okay?
Yeah, Elgin.
I look very tired.
Very easy. Elgin is doing all the easy one. Okay, so please concentrate. Also, girls, Swardi, also be ready. You know, you can also call your name before reading the sentence because anyway, they are pretty easy, right? So 3, 2, 1.
Elgin.
Raisa, go, Raisa.
You smoke a lot.
Can you spell?
What? Smoke. SMOKED.
Right. Okay, great. Oh,
Elgin.
maybe Elgin has the best connection.
Miss Chichi, where are you? Miss Chichi.
Maybe Elgin has the best connection. I have this.
Maybe.
I think so.
So he can read faster. So
Anissa, where are you, Anissa?
He stays in very good hotels.
Okay, stayed. How do you write it? Would you like to share it in the chat with us, just to be sure?
The chat?
Yeah, if you can write it in the chat, and other students will tell if it's right or wrong. What do you think, other students?
Okay.
Right.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Everyone agrees? Okay. I trust you. I don't read it. I just trust you. Okay. Next one. Are you ready? Swardi ready. Chichi ready.
Come on, Mr. Swati. But the girls first. Come on.
Oh, was this the last one? No.
Elgin.
Anissa.
Yes.
Wait. Who was Anissa?
Anissa. Yes, Anissa.
Yeah.
I can hear very
Okay,
clearly.
Anissa.
Yeah, they left home at 8 o'clock.
Okay, 1 point. So we have girls 3.5, boys 4. Okay.
3 point,
so
yeah.
For the 100 meters. Ah, there is another.
Elgin.
Who said it? Miss Putri?
Woman, I need to check from the video because
From the recording.
The recording.
Who do you believe was the first one? Raisa,
I think
Anissa?
I think it's Raisa.
Raisa?
Because all together, but I can hear Raisa first.
Okay, Raisa?
Did he play football?
Right, did he? Okay. So girls with a surprise comeback go over boys 4.5 against 4 for the 100 meters, but this is just the first of three disciplines. Okay. So second discipline is shot put. Okay. So students divided into teams again must prepare a list of verbs for the opponent team. Okay, you must prepare a list of verbs for your enemies. In this case, every one of you should write privately to me 2 verbs each. Okay, 2 verbs each to send it privately to me. You write it in the present simple and in the past form. Okay, present simple and past form. After that, we will play a game with those verbs. Okay, so the main point here is that you have to give the hardest verbs for the opponent. Okay, the hardest that you can find in 3 minutes of time. Okay, hardest verbs. Okay, so if it's clear, I start the timer. So time is started. So again, you have 3 minutes to find 2 verbs. So Raisa finds 2 verbs, Elgin 2 verbs, Chichi 2 verbs, and you send privately to me present simple and past simple, but please choose hard verbs, because so the other team will have hard times to do the exercise after. So you can really choose very strange and irregular verbs. Okay?
Understand? Do you
If you have any
understand?
question, you can ask.
Good.
Okay, sir. I want to ask you about the two verbs each here, according to the picture.
Sure, sure. So, Swardi, you just have to choose two verbs. Two verbs, and you send it privately to me, present simple and past simple, but you have to choose very difficult verbs, because those verbs will be given to your opponent, okay, to play with. So you choose very hard verbs so that your opponent will have hard time. Okay, so simply choose two verbs and send it to me. Okay, someone is starting sending me. Okay. So please be sure of the correctness of the verbs, right?
Tiga kata kerja yang kira-kira sulit. Nah, ini kirimkan tiga kata kerja yang
Okay, already 2.5 minutes, so please hurry up to start sending me. Yeah, Elgin, I was like checking, I was saying, is that correct? I was looking on dictionary. Is Elgin correct? Because Elgin sent me a wrong.
Yeah, me too.
I was thinking, am I wrong? But I couldn't find. So.
Sorry.
No, I just see now. Okay. So first one, Elgin, you send it to everyone, so we don't consider it. Okay. So, So it's 4 minutes. Did you send, every one of you send?
No, my mind was blank. I don't know why.
Okay, take your time. I'm still transferring the information. So Raisa. I can see Raisa choose.
Sir Leo, can I change the second? No, the
Sure.
one?
Just send me everything in a new message. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Every verb, so that I don't get confused, because I'm getting so many messages and. So Chichi, you send me sentences. If you can send me just the present simple and the past simple of the verb that you would like to. Ah, okay, now I see actually. You sent it. Yeah, thank you, Chichi, thank you. I can see what kind of verb Chichi sent. So Swardi, did you send? So 1 second. Ah, okay, so we're from Elgin and Swardi. Great. Okay, just 1 second, then I will be yours. So since the opponent, because there are 3. Elgin, can you send me another one? Just for, because girls are more, so if you could send me one more.
One more.
Yes, just
verbs?
one more. Yes.
Okay.
Did we get it? Elgin is laughing. I think he got a very hard one.
No, it's not
No.
that. My mind is really blank. I don't know why.
Otherwise, okay, I will choose otherwise.
It's really difficult to come up with verbs. I don't know why.
Otherwise, I come up for you. Let's do. I'll choose. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So it works like this. Let's share again, but I have to be careful because I cannot show you. Okay. So share. Okay. So now we got the 2 teams. We got the verbs. Now, let me think. Okay, let's do like this. You have 2 minutes. Yes, you have 2 minutes, each team, to make a sentence for every verb that the other team provided you with. So, for example, if Elgin wrote do, you read the do, And then one person between Raisa, Chichi, Anisa, anyone will say a sentence, okay? You don't have to run, but you have to think that you have just 2 minutes. So it's not a long time. Now maybe let's do 3 minutes. 3 minutes, okay? You have 3 minutes, so it's not a long time. So you have to choose between accuracy and speed, okay? So one of you, we have do, and make an example. So I did, I don't know, but you can also make a question. For example, did you play football yesterday? Okay, so you make an example. Examples will be rated by me for accuracy, so if they are grammatically okay, length, so if the sentence is short or long, and also meaning. Okay, if the sentence doesn't make sense, I'm not gonna give you much point, but if the sentence is meaningful, if the sentence is meaningful, if the sentence is interesting, then I'm gonna give you more point. So every sentence goes from 0 to 3 points. Okay, 0 to 3 points. Again, you have 3 minutes to complete all the words that you have been provided with. So, wait. So for the girls are starting. So now girls, you can tell me when you're ready. If you didn't understand, you can ask me again. But again, you have 3 minutes. When you tell me I'm ready, we are ready, I will make the time start. And I will show you one word. You answer, one of you make the example, and then I'll show you the second word. And there are 6 words, okay? Keep in mind that I will show you the present simple. You have to make a sentence with the past simple. Okay? Is it clear, Chichi, Raisa, Anisa? No, no one is answering. Everyone is scared.
Yeah. Yes. You
I
give
wanna ask.
Yes, yes.
So you give us verbs from the opponent group and we make a new past simple sentences.
So here you will see, so the verbs that are coming out here came from your opponents. They choose them. So you will see that now I click and one verb will appear. For example, do. You make a sentence with the past simple. Did you play football yesterday? I will rate that sentence from 0 to 3 based on the criteria that I gave before. Again, you don't have to say Raisa, Chichi like before because you're just one team. Raisa, Chichi, and Anisa playing together. So you can choose who's gonna say that, who's sure about having a good sentence. But keep in mind that you have 6 words for 3 minutes of time, so 30 seconds each. Okay? So, Chichi, Anisa, any question?
no.
No? Okay. Elgin, Suardi, for now, you just enjoy. You just enjoy Chichi, Raisa, and Anisa having have to hurry up. Okay? So, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, start. Yes.
Yes. The team of football stolen a score.
Okay.
Me.
So rise, next one. 30 seconds in. $40. No one knows? Skip.
Yes, skip.
Run.
Me. She ran around her house.
Okay.
The bell rang so loud.
I thought these games very easy.
He complete his homework.
Can you spell Chichi complete?
Completed.
Okay. Yes, yes. Thank you. Okay. So do you still have 1 minute to answer rise?
There rise at the village.
Okay. So girls are done. I give you your score. It's 10 points. 10 points out of 6 sentences. Okay, great. Good job. Let's see how boys can do. Elgin, Swardi. Boys, are you ready?
Yeah.
I think time is enough because girls take 2.5 minutes to complete everything. So let's go.
Okay. I sold my hat yesterday. And I hit the buyer with a fan.
Okay. Swardi, Elgin, hang.
The buyer hanged me in retaliation.
Okay. Yes, 30 seconds, so we are pretty good.
But I'm not going to lose. And I compete with him in a eating contest.
Okay, so Elgin is making a story. Swardi, are you there?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes,
okay, okay. Maybe you can do this one?
Oh, yes, sir. I built a new house last week.
What about this, Swardi?
They trains to make a complete sentence.
Can you give me the spelling of train?
Train.
Okay, so in the past simple, can you give me the spelling?
Trained.
Okay. Okay, so for the boys, very easy, I think. What happened, girls? So in the 100 meters, you beat the boys, but I think in this one, 14 points for the boys. So boys win the second competition, but we have just 1 minute to the end. So I think we must skip the last one for this time. What do you think, Ms. Putri?
Yeah, we can continue, for the next lesson, Mr. Leo.
Yeah, it took a bit long to explain this exercise, this last one. So anyway, for now we have a tie. Okay, girls performed well. Girls are faster than boys, but boys were able to throw the weight far away compared to girls, 4 points more. So anyway, good job, everyone. Let me show you your homework for today. Congratulations again. We will discover the winner in the next lesson. But for homework for today, there is something new. So it's a writing contest. So it's about past simple and history. And I would like you to choose one historical event that you especially like and describe it using the past simple. Can be about Indonesia, can be about anything, can be in remote past, can be recent past, anything you like. And write at least 300 words about it. So the point is that you should not use Google Translate in this case, okay? You should just rely on your own writing skills because it's about the beauty of how you write in English, right? So I want to see who is the best in writing and also who makes the least amount of mistakes. So since it's a quite big homework, the deadline is for next Monday. Okay, so you have all a week to do that. So good luck with that, and that's it from my side. Miss Putri?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it from my side.
Oh, okay, okay, sorry. I didn't hear you very well.
No problem.
Okay. Okay then. So it's really nice to see you again, all of you. Okay, with a very good game from Mr. Leo. That's the new one, I guess.
Yeah,
Because we have so many games here.
Yeah, I'm very
Yeah, so many games.
sorry and sad that we couldn't finish.
No worries. We can continue next lesson, right? So thank you very much for today. And for all of you, I sent you most of you already. I already sent the certification of the level 1. So I hope that you can finish this level 2, so you can get the new certification after. Okay. And thank you for.
Can I get certification for level 1 too?
Oh, sure. For sure. Okay, special for you, Mr. Leo. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then. Thank you very much for today, and I hope you enjoy the class. And see you again next week. Bye bye. Next lesson. Bye bye.
Enjoy your evening.
Enjoy.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Have a good
See
day.
you on Wednesday.
Yeah. Have a good day.